He's not going to change. He's told you, I am not going to. So when you're doing it's like, remember that young man who prepared for his exam, for his religious knowledge exam. And when he got there, he had prepared about Paul. And then when he got there, they asked him about Jesus. So he said, who am I to write about Jesus Christ, the Savior, the great God? He says, I would rather write about his humble servant, Paul. And the teacher says, who am I to give you the best grade in the class? I'd rather give you 0 for disobeying the instruction. That's what's going to happen to most of us. We're going to get there and find out, oh my goodness, you answered the wrong question. What are you going to do about that? Don't mix the two of them up. Those who live by task will be replaced. Those who live by calling will be unreplaceable. When I was in Jesus' Embassy and I was about to leave, somebody got up and said, oh, by living the redeemed, you've missed your destiny. I looked at him. I said, let me tell you something. The purpose of a singer, any worship leader here, is not just to sing. It's to produce songs that will touch people's heart. I said, what if the singer loses his voice? Does that mean he loses his destiny? He can write songs. He can teach other people to sing his songs. I said, why do you think God has only one way of fulfilling his purpose? Through redeemed. How can that be the limit of God's imagination? So you see how we narrow our lives. Somebody say, I'm supposed to marry. By the way, this concept that there's only one woman for you to marry is so wrong, because the person who marries one person off has scattered the whole equation. So let's say I was supposed to marry her, I didn't marry her, and I married her. Because I've taken her out of the equation, everything is gone out. So, no, you have a type of person you're supposed to marry. Some of you are relieved. Because you can finally say, I haven't missed it totally. There's no, how can it be one person? No. What if she dies? God forbid. But you know what I mean. So your whole life is over. No. It's types. Am I making sense? It's partnerships. You know, I was telling somebody the other day, isn't it interesting that if I want a partner, if I want to do a partnership with Dr. Debola or my brother here, I will check out his CV, know what his strengths are, what is he bringing to the table. I will know, I will make sure that he has the things I don't have so that he can be a stronger force. But when it comes to marriage, you don't even check any of that. You don't check to see, wait a minute, is this person a good fit? After all, marriage is a partnership. Am I making sense? Sorry, I've gone off, so some of you won't get married at this rate. God always separates who you are from what you do. We heard that in the first service. It's important to him. Now I'm going to skip all this and go to a more detailed one. Moses. Look at Moses. Look at Moses. Shepherd. Looking after, tending sheep. But God says, wait a minute, no, you are the deliverer. Some of you are just sitting in the bank, or some of you are just a head of administration, or you're teacher of a school, or you're running a shop, and you think that's all God allocated you for. Moses was tending sheep, but God revealed his true calling through. What about Esther? What about David? This guy was playing the harp. When they wanted to select people, his father didn't consider him one of the candidates. He must have been a child not out of wedlock, but you know what I mean. He must have been one of these, one of these children that they didn't even reckon with him. Everybody was looking at a shepherd boy, but God was looking at a king. Do you get where I'm going with all this? Do you see why what he said is so powerful? Of course, if a bishop has said it, you'll be taken more seriously, but this is one of the richest men in the world. Let me listen to him. Am I making sense? He has to know something I don't know, because I'm not as rich as he is. And I'm not saying rich. You know what he said? He said at one of the interviews, he said, do you know I don't have to work anymore? He says, but I'm so excited about what is about to happen that I want to continue to work. And I've been sharing with you that Elon Musk works. Jeff Bezos works, but you want to low work. Father, I don't want to walk. I will walk like a rat, I eat like an elephant. Yeah. Where will you put it? You rat. Where will you put it? You're already a rat. I think it was the host said a lizard in Lagos cannot become an alligator in London. If you go to London as a lizard, you will arrive in London as a lizard. And they'll probably kill you. Because, when I was in Canada, you will put sugar on the table, you go and sleep for 3 days. Not one ant will come near it. I'm telling you, sugar on the table, leave it there. 3 days. Not one ant will crawl out. Just try it on the floor here. Now, are they better than us? No, because they've sanitized their society. So it has an effect on them.